Greetings, veterans and sisters. We are finally back. We finally made it to yet another vibrations on this Saturday edition of this Mystelics Reacts channel, Reaction Vibrations. Big up all for being a part of this vibrations. All the Mystelics family, welcome. And of course, the new individuals, welcome as well. Hand clap goes out to you guys for definitely tuning in to see what's up with my thoughts and comments on this vibrations. What else? Leave your thoughts and comments also in the comment box below. Keep it in mind that on this reaction, brothers and sisters, I'll be reacting to the comments on the video that has the most comments for this week, brothers and sisters, a bit later on. But of course, don't forget to click the thumbs up button. Don't be shy. Click the thing, brothers and sisters, to help push these videos further and further. Click the thumbs up button, brothers and sisters. I would appreciate you guys definitely doing so. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on that post notification for more vibrations, as I will definitely be uploading them, no doubt about it. I'll be uploading them, brothers and sisters, so definitely subscribe so you'll be notified when I post and publish that video ready. Anyways, brothers and sisters, without further ado, let us get the vibrations, of course. What is going on here, brothers and sisters? Well, apparently this is inside a bus. And this bus is in Portsmouth, brothers and sisters, and something has taken place. She cursed and then she tell the child sorry. I've noticed this quite a number of times when it comes to this lady. By the way, this is SKERRIT. I don't know. I remember Emo said something about her at the back. It starts with W and ends with H, but I don't know about it, brothers and sisters. But I think this is SKERRIT's #1 supporter. A lady that apparently seems like she come from England and is like she come to Dominica and she's among the peasants, from my understanding, brothers and sisters. And apparently she hopped the bus with all her packages and so forth and so forth. She always giving SKERRIT them kudos. You mean to tell me SKERRIT them couldn't buy your own vehicle, buy your bicycle or something for you to travel up and down. But anyways, she apparently was giving the bus driver some sass, you know, some sass with all her packages and stuff. And I guess an individual that was in the bus ended up going away because of her packages, and it seems like he was trying to accommodate her. And for some reason or the other, I don't know, she probably felt like she has some sort of entitlement. Lady, you all people call you all sorts of names, my lady. I understand why you might be vexed with people around you, but my God, somebody trying to help you and you still giving the person sass. You still trying to give the person talk. Come on, my lady. Come on. But you making people go. Usually bus drivers want people to come on their bus, but apparently this one, I guess she overdid it. She have all her packages and stuff, man. That's crazy. But hey, if you have your packages and stuff, I mean, humbilize yourself, though. Humbilize yourself, my lady. Humbilize, my lady. My God, every time the lady passes, like she's the best thing that ever happened to the ground that is she's walking on. If she walking on ground, by the way, brothers and sisters, I don't know if it's a broom or something. She probably have a little baby broom that fly. Let me leave that there, brothers and sisters. But apparently, this is one of SKERRIT's best supporters. It's also very interesting that I passed call you the other day, brothers and sisters, and I passed and then I'm looking to see what has happened with the anything for you, baby lady, and apparently that has disappeared. So upon inquiry, it has been brought to my attention. I don't really know the full story, but it has been brought to my attention that the lady in question was not able to pay her rent or whatever she was doing, and as a result, the owner of the establishment or the land or whatever decided to take it back. That's what I understood. I don't know if it's 100, but today she's out of a job, you know, with all the support she gives SKERRIT. Oh, SKERRIT this, always dressing in red dress and anything for you, baby. Selling bakes in an economy that's not conducive for entrepreneurship. Well, hopefully she's selling it somewhere else. But where she was there, I don't know if she... but where she... Brothers and sisters, she's gone. It had a nice little setup and what have you. I'm guessing the government maybe helped her to put this stuff together. Because economy not doing well, so you have to get help from others, brothers and sisters. And as a result of probably getting the help from the government, she was able to establish these things, and people pass in and you think, is a bull of money she make it? Well, the economy hold you. And this is another one right there, brothers and sisters. This one, always thanking the Prime Minister for helping her and what have you, what have you. I know she's an elderly lady, but my God, you have nothing to show for your actual self. You have to constantly rely on the government because maybe your children do. Like, if you have children, I myself don't know who. Well, maybe when you was younger, you was looking a ping piling, you know. But, you know, God forbid. But it seems like she's on her own. She always goes to different events. I saw her the last time at the 70th rally. But before that, I saw her in the Jazz and Creole. So apparently the government definitely helps her. She keeps thanking the government. So I'm guessing the government helps her in that regard right there. But you cannot have a level of entitlement on people, boss, lady. It's not your boss. My goodness gracious, and giving the boy talk where the boy have to be vexed. He say he helping you and you being fresh for me. That's really... It's interesting, man. And then she's still cursing him in again. I had to blow it out. My lady, next time you're trying to curse and then you're saying sorry, the child hear the curse word already. Saying sorry doesn't help. You should probably look around before you decide to curse people, or just don't curse people at all. You know? Anyways, brothers and sisters, we're moving on from this lady right there. It's not she that's the thing. Moving on, brothers and sisters, there was something rather interesting that was pointed out when it comes on to NBD. And of course, scammers. It seems like something that Dominica never really faced back in the day. It seems like Dominica have it now. Their valued customer, according to Dominica, a National Bank of Dominica, scammers are becoming increasingly skilled and attempting to impersonate financial institutions. They send text messages that appear to be from the bank or from banks, including messages sent from mobile numbers associated with local phone service providers. These messages are scams, brothers and sisters, designed to steal your personal and banking information so they can go inside your mobile banking and take all your money. Don't give people your money, brothers and sisters. Whether you willfully do it or you upset, don't be ignorant. Ignorant doesn't make... I wonder if they have insurance in banks, brothers and sisters. If you lose your money in MBD or somebody hack or something of that sort, do they have insurance to give you up your money? I know in the United States they have insurance. I don't know where they get any money, but they get the money to give you back, Papa. But does the banks have insurance? The banks, individuals who tend to watch my videos, let me know that in the comment box below. But the scammers are becoming increasingly skilled and attempting to, well, I just read that right there. These messages often state that your account has been placed on hold due to unusual activities. You yourself don't know which unusual activities that has transpired, but it seems like that is something that has been happening. I remember when some individuals were complaining that their bank account has been locked. And then when they went, they said there's some unusual activities and so forth and so forth. Hey, you know, that's a good thing that the bank did. It might not have been a good thing for the customer who probably wanted to use their monies and then, hey, couldn't use their monies because of some unusual activities. But of course, be mindful that if your account or if you receive a message stating that your account has been on hold due to unusual activity and instruct you to click a link to restore or regain access. See below, brothers and sisters. Please be aware that other numbers or methods may be used to try to deceive you. If you are suspicious, contact us immediately, brothers and sisters. This is the kind of message that they bring forth. This is actually a scam. All right. I know I've gotten some, you know, but come on. Anyways, there was also attempt on WhatsApp for them to get your code. They might tell you, oh, we're going to put you in a meeting and you think you're going to get something. Oh, we need to send us the code. You're not getting a code for a meeting, your brothers and sisters. You're getting a code for them to take over your WhatsApp. So please use your brain. All right. Especially if you didn't sign up for no meeting and you just randomly being put to be a part of a meeting. No, it doesn't work like that. We are not that special, brothers and sisters, on this earth. You see me? Anyways, please remember, NBD will never send text messages asking you to click a link to restore or reset your account. They will never do such a thing. NBD will never ask you for your password, PIN, or verification codes via text or email. Keep your information safe. If you are suspicious, contact us immediately. Delete the message. Don't even click the link, brothers and sisters. always log in through the official mobile banking app or website, official website, never through any links in a message. Protect yourself by learning the signs of fraud. Don't be bamboozled, brothers and sisters. Don't be bamboozled. Sometimes it is from the very Dominicans and St. Lucians. Who knows where these people are coming from? If you receive a suspicious message or need assistance, please contact NBD customer service or customer support at this number that you've seen right there, 255-2300, or email us at customersupport@nbd.dm. Your security is important to us. Stay alert and protect yourself from this dirty West people, brothers and sisters. Yes, brothers and sisters, protect yourself. All right? Talk about protecting yourself. There was a situation that happened last night that took me by surprise, and I actually saw it under the Kinfield cliff, brothers and sisters. This is what I'm talking about right there. You can hear me saying, pa, pa, pa. You say, oh, okay, just take a listen, brothers and sisters. Yeah, that was something else. That's that. This is another angle of the situation a bit earlier on.
You have somebody else in here and you take the piece.
Guys, this is very shocking stuff. I'm not gonna lie, this is definitely shocking stuff. Considering this, somebody posted this right there. I am a survivor from this accident last night. I saw the accident live and in clear action even before it happened. Well, I guess you can't see before it happened. You have to see it while it happening. But of course, because this individual has indicated that they were on the bus behind of the accident of the accident that took place and almost got taken out as well. The bike rider and his woman were apparently from Massac, from my understanding. The bike rider, the man, the male is from Jamaica, and he apparently came down to Dominica. I think recently he came down to Dominica. And that's it, man. That's it. So unfortunately that this has happened right there. And of course, as indicated based off an eyewitness indicating that the bike rider was driving or riding slow. It was apparently the bus and the other vehicle. Was it two buses? Looks like two buses, man. Or maybe an HRV. No, that's not an HRV. It looks like a bus and a Jeep of sorts. You guys, let me see if I see it there. It's on the side though, so you cannot really see probably. But two vehicles, brothers and sisters. And I don't know if there's some freak situation that took place, resulting, from my understanding, in the male succumbing to his injuries right there and then, from all what others have told me. And it has also been brought to my attention. I've been hearing different reports about the woman. I heard that she was she was badly injured. This is the woman right there. She's actually from Massac but lives in the United States. I guess she came down to probably enjoy the season and wanted to be part of maybe the Maho celebration, Wanted to be part of it a day before, brothers and sisters. From my understanding, that she too also lost her life. Tragic road traffic collision claims 2 lives in Canefield under the Canefield Cliff. A tragic road traffic collision occurred on the night of, that's yesterday, February 16, Friday, under the Canefield Cliff in the vicinity of Lyndhurst Funeral Home. Wow, that's something else, eh? And at one moment you are alive, brothers and sisters, and the next you are gone, never to return. That's why I always tell people, boy, these people never knew that this was going to happen to them. They never knew. This is why I always tell people it's important to prepare to meet your maker. And if you do not prepare to meet your maker, brothers and sisters, you will eventually go to him, you know. But if you do not prepare, and you can only do so through his son, nowhere else, not Buddha, or nobody else, brothers and sisters, but Yeshua, you must come through the son. You cannot pass through the window when the Creator say to the door, the way, the truth, and the life through the door. No, you want to pass through the window. All right, pass through the window. All right then. Sympathies goes out to these individual families and friends. I think the brother was also on the scene of the man who passed away, indicating that he was from Jamaica. I actually listened to there's another video. I'm not posting that. It's kind of graphic, so I won't be posting it. But of course, the deceased have been identified as Roshan Bent, a Jamaican national residing in Massac, and Christian Green, a female adult of Massac who reside in New York. Both individuals were traveling on a motorcycle at the time of the collision. The incident has been described as a major road traffic accident, sending shockwaves through the community and leaving family members, friends, and loved ones in deep mourning. Of course, M1 News also want to post this, and of course extended deepest condolences, of course, from the Mystelics family as well. We extend condolences to the individuals who definitely passed away right there, man. That's something else, eh? That is truly something else, eh? Guys, I always tell you guys, prepare to meet your maker, man. Prepare to meet your maker. Life is supposed to be enjoyed with the ups and downs, brothers and sisters, the shackles and the freedom that we might express or experience. But it is appointed unto man once to live and once to die. After death, the judgment. Brothers and sisters, be mindful of this. I always want people there, go there, have fun and what have you, but prepare to meet your maker. They will never come back, unfortunately. So sad. And these are not old elderly folks, and these are young people. Come down to probably bask in the season. Rest in peace, brothers and sisters. Hopefully they are resting in peace. That every time you see RIP, is rest in peace here. If you don't know the Creator, you'll be restless in the pit, according to one of the individuals that I know that will say these things. Anyways, guys, send prayers up for them. Give a thumbs up as well for them as well to interact, to showcase that you are, supporting them as well. That is, I tell you, that is tragic news. Right? Maybe they would be basking in Maho's festival today, last night. Gone. And I know sometimes people always say, oh, bike riders need to ride properly and so forth and so forth. Probably they had the helmet. Helmet is also important. I'm not sure if they had the helmet or not, but helmet is also important to wear. And taking the time and what have you, driving slow, according to one of the eyewitnesses, and some situation that end up happening and took their lives. Just took it. Took it, brothers and sisters. Even though you might be riding properly, riding slow, taking your time. Just take it. That's it. That is truly something else right there. Anyways, like I indicated before, sympathies goes out to the family and friends from the Mystelics family. It's unfortunate that this took place. Probably she was going overseas to ensure that she had betterment for her, maybe a significant order for herself and, for her family. That's it, guys. Man, that is truly something else, guys. Anyways, guys, let us move on to the comments for the video that had the most comments for the week. So let's go to that right there. Okay, guys, this is it right there. So the video that has the most comments, 49 comments, was that of the businesses are fed up with SKERRIT, and today another cruise turns its back on Dominica. This is the second cruise that apparently turned its back on Dominica. Right there. But of course, these are the comments, so let's get it a little bit bigger. And Philmon is saying that pound of salmon is only around 30 EC dollars in St. Kitts. Yes, so there was a pound of salmon that was almost $100, 18 cents from $100, brothers and sisters, to be exact. Wow. And that's about $30 in cent kits. So, yeah, thanks for that comment. I don't know what these people thinking of putting salmon for almost $100. My God. Living in restaurant, salmon is $100 prepared. I know I've eaten salmon. I don't like it in States, but I've eaten salmon in States, brothers and sisters. It's not $100 now for the prepared thing. Anyways, that's a whole other topic right there. Movies is saying one of our wish it doesn't matter. One of our wish, it doesn't matter if it's UWP or UPP. Both parties should work together. Doesn't matter who win. Why? Doesn't matter who win and team up. Designate a team to go after SKERRIT and his ministers when they lose the election to complete an audit, I guess, or to run an audit of all the ministers. This should be mandatory. Do like Trump. Yeah, I agree. I agree that, no doubt about it, on the basis of going after these individuals who have, ill-treated Dominican funds. No doubt about it. Do not negotiate with them terms of peace so they keep their millions. It's justice we want. And I agree with that right there. However, when it comes on to the sentiment of teaming up with the opposition, other oppositions, I understand that to a certain extent. But I also understand that sometimes different teams might have different agendas. They might appear to look like they're for Dominica. Doesn't mean they're necessarily for Dominica. Especially given certain individuals' track record. One particular individual I can think of was one of the individuals who was literally talking against his party to other people. And the other people recorded him and then posted it out. So just because, there are other opposition in parties doesn't mean that you need people of character, brothers and sisters. Proper character. Not people trying to get a little something to see if they can get to get a piece of the power. And sometimes if you put other opposition people there and they will shaking boy, all I'm not gonna join. If let's say UWP gets 10 seats and there are two oppositions that get their seats, would they do something like what Freedom did? Join the Labour Party, who has consistently been doing recklessness in Dominica? They can do that to you, brothers and sisters. So I understand your sentiment, yes, to work together, what have you, blah, blah, blah. But I think when it comes down to the main opposition, which is UWP, I think they need to have their own candidates in each constituencies. Because keep in mind that if they don't have a representative, so to speak, in these constituencies, most of the people that we voted for them would be UWP candidates. And I don't think it's fair to the individuals who want to vote for a representative of the party that they support. You get my drift? So I think there's also that sentiment right there. But I think they should work together, no doubt about it. And, see the characters of different individuals. Yourself writing. All the money they stole from Dominica for use, seek them out. You get the FBI, CIA, and Interpol to help. They know everything. Yes, they do. All mansions and properties and offshore bank accounts. Yeah, we see the craziness that are happening, brothers and sisters. All these things should not exist. But apparently we know all these things are a huge possibility when it comes up to the ministers of government right there. All mansions and properties and offshore bank accounts and trusts and businesses or business they're hiding in people's name. Yeah, they like to put people's name, brothers and sisters. I haven't heard there was a situation involving where a certain prime minister of a certain place, might be the nature of the Caribbean, brothers and sisters, decided that they wanted to take a piece of land. And they decided to put a lady's name on it. So it wouldn't be them. They decided to put a lady's name on it. I guess they built on the land or whatever, and then later on, they decided they wanted to come for it. The lady didn't want to give it back to them at all. It's under her name, brothers and sisters. When in a country where things are so bad, you finally get the ability for you to get something, and they come back for it. Because they want the land that there. She didn't give it up, and she had a right to not give it up at all. Don't give it up at all. It's under your name now. All right then. Anyway, brothers and sisters, don't make SKERRIT and his ministers and lawyers go off to the sunset, happy and free with their millions they stole while we struggling to recover in Dominica. Yeah, get it back. I agree. make a serious example out of SKERRIT and his ministers and lawyers, so other future leaders will think twice. I think definitely there needs to be a law on this as well, and be guided to never do that again to Dominicans. UWPO and or UPP need to go down in history in the Caribbean to bring fear to leaders and future leaders, and set a serious example with corrupted leaders, and let them know Dominica people not playing joke. I agree. His action may cause a chain reaction in the Caribbean, which I think it needs to do, for the opposition leaders to do the same. You cannot absolute power corpse, absolutely, you know. So it's important what you're saying right there. Just like Ibrahim Traore for Burkina Faso, who causing a chain reaction in Africa. Yes, kudos to him as well. SKERRIT and his ministers can go free and enjoy their stolen millions. Like yes, so I agree with what you're saying, no doubt about it. I agree with that sentiment right there. I think you're saying the same thing over and over. So you know, you must be a teacher. You must be a teacher. I think I also got that from my mama as well. So thanks for that comment, no doubt about it. Matthew is saying every Caribbean country is trying to elevate themselves in tourism by having a cruise port to take at least 6 ships. Bahamas and a number of the other Caribbean islands are there already. Which Caribbean island does have a proper shipping, a shipping port, a docking, proper docking? Huh? Which Caribbean island doesn't have it? Little Saint Bats have it. What on earth? Dominica. But we take how much millions of dollars to do all sorts of crazy stuff. Plus give SKERRIT $64,000 a month. The money he can take to actually put to fixing the port and making the port properly conducive to bring more ships. My God, brothers and sisters, we don't get more ships, and the ships we get in turning out and going because they cannot dock. And all you say, labor power, all laborites need to come together and stick up for our Prime Minister. And look at that. Look at that. Look at what has happened in the week. My God. Yes, brothers and sisters. So you definitely agree with you right there. Shame on Dominica government, shame on SKERRIT, no doubt about it. Matthew again, even laborites fed up with SKERRIT, yes. A lot of them are. Some of them don't send me things for me to post. I tell them, no, come on the podcast and talk. They're afraid to talk, but all you take all your blows. My goodness. You take all your blows, boy. So you want me to take blows for you? That's what you want. Okay, good for you. And it's very now. It's saying too bad. Let them keep staying quiet. Yes, that I just saying that I was just saying right there. According to Dominica, so it is. Well, I need to speak up, I need to speak up and tell the truth. Don't just speak up and lie, you know. People don't speak up and lie. Speak up and tell the truth. Yes, brothers and sisters, truth and cause it what it will. Vernice is saying, get out. We don't want you to govern us again. Is it by force? Why don't you want to go? Well, you know why you don't want to go. Shackles on my feet so I can't dance. Christopher is saying, my God, just take a good look at the Deepwater Harbor on the Woodbridge Bay facility. My God. It is a disgrace. Yes. Tourists have actually spoken about that. They say it's an eyesore. The literal word is, it's an eyesore. Dominicans, I say again, and I ask, who controls this little pier? It is unbearable. Is that a facility? Shame. Disgracing. Embarrassing. After 25 years, nothing is done to the facility. Same thing. I remember Thompson was talking about the school that he went to. He said that back in the day when he was a little boy going to that school, a primary school, it was the only school that shaped like an L. And apparently, donkey years later, it's still shaped like an L. There's no progress. But there are people in Grand for supporting the present government. You know. Can you believe that? And then the government will talk about development and making development. But what about this? It's still shaped like an L. Oh, no development. Oh, okay. We want to mash up mountain and call it development. Okay. Anyways, nothing is done to facilitate. What was I? Unbearable, shame, disgrace, embarrassing after 20 years. Nothing is done to facilitate, and we are the only country in the world who is forced to pay a prime minister's rent. Really? Aye. That is truly something else. So you get in his salary, and then still on top of that, renting a house he allegedly got for free from MMC or whoever, brothers and sisters, for free. allegedly. But he rented it $64,000 a month. You see the situation that took place with the accident, brothers and sisters? They still don't have the jaws of life yet. That could have helped. There was a guy who was also crashed. I'm stuck in one of the vehicles. He was stuck. That to try to solve this stuff to take him on the jaws of life would get that out easy and faster. But no, he don't reach yet. He probably passed down Dominica because he couldn't land. That's something else, boy. Paying the Prime Minister's rent. He stuck the country dry, and our youth are hard on drugs and guns and roses. Flows. You have destroy our fabric for tomorrow, or youth. You have destroyed all the lies. There is no future, no hope. Yeah, there's no. What hope is there for the future? Brothers and sisters, talk to me. What hope is there for the youth in Dominica? What hope? At present that we can see. Huh? What hope? Brothers and sisters, you ever ask somebody what is the career that they want to be in Dominica? What is the career that they want to have in Dominica? Huh? In these modern times, brothers and sisters, the only careers that they are properly there is nurse, doctor, I can't say businesses because we can nurse, doctors, the normal stuff. Maybe civil. Well, we have an engineer and he will not an engineer. I guess we big sellers and what is plantain sellers? That is the careers that we're looking to get. All right. Destroy a lot of lies and there's no future and no hope for youth while your entire family is fully insured. Or youth have no assurance. Yeah, they insured and the youth have no, I feel for the youth out there who are dying on illegal substances because they got no opportunities, yes, or well calculated, well executed. Keep them poor, yes, that's what tends to happen. They must beg me, let China finish them off. You have done nothing for the youth of Dominica. Brothers and sisters, you get the point right there. We simply just can't show or measure any progress in the richest prime minister, the poorest nation. It wasn't always poor, unfortunately. It wasn't always like that. But thanks so much for the comments. But you guys need to put all you, organize a little, structure in all your stuff. Anyways, McLean is saying, why cry after 26 years? Well, this is not after 26 years. This is about probably 23 years since he has been in government. So this has been, I think, the last election that video came from. But I was just comparing him crying now, and then we've seen all these things that have not been done in Dominica. Nothing has been done in Dominica, brothers and sisters. Very little, I mean not say nothing, but very little to nothing has been done in Dominica when it comes down to the elevation of the people. And that's how you know how a country is doing. By its people. You do not know a country's elevation because you see nice buildings. No. You know the elevation of the people when you see the people elevating. That's how you know how the economy is doing. Royalty is saying, I that eat volley every day of the youth for. Brothers and sisters, moving along. Well, I guess this person talking about the fish. Or either eat volley every day. I guess either volley every day of the year for $1 or even $3 for $1 with that $99 there. Okay, boy. I guess the person saying is me have to volley for me to get that money for me to buy a thing for $99. If that is the case, thanks for that comment. But we need to do better than that when it comes down to the English language. Rayon is saying, good job on the video. Yes, I appreciate that. With the boat turning away, think about the reservations that were already made. Yes, for the tours and other experiences that they had to cancel. Also, the additional monies that would have been spent in Dominica. Definitely true, no doubt about it. Vicky saying, I used to vote Labour, but Dominica is sinking for everybody. SKERRIT must go. Thank you for saying that. Thank you for realizing, Vic. I myself don't know how people voting for Labour and they, boy. Anyways, thanks so much for waking up. I appreciate that right there. Very sad, Joanne is saying. Dominicans have PhD in partying, drinking rum. That seems to be priority in the country, yes. There was a situation that was happening and they put this stuff out there and the people saying, no, we'll deal with that later. It's time for CWO time. Can you imagine that? We want nice things. Everything else is hit and miss. Sad 2026. In the year 2026 will be your brothers and sisters. Joanna again is saying Dominica song's depressing. Well, it's not as depressing if Dominica was not sustaining itself. But it could be very depressing, no doubt about it. So yeah. So thanks for that comment. Like everywhere else this person is saying. Well, everywhere else has its depression, but Dominica doesn't have to be that bad, man. My goodness gracious. But at least Dominica sustains itself. The nature of Dominica sustains itself. The very nature that the Prime Minister wants to destroy. To affect the rivers that then the people are reliant on the rivers. But anyways, they say it halt right now. So hopefully it really halt and they're not going somewhere behind and doing things, you know, that the people don't notice. The Roseau Bridge. Wow. I'm not sure where that come out, but thanks for the comment. Further screw up indeed. Yeah, there's more screw up than people just screwing up Dominica on a consistent basis. Where's that? Ilometer tone? What? Ilometado? Okay. Alkaline, I should have said the alkaline piece. Anyways, people are protesting all over the world, uprising Iran. And we dotish in Dominica, are we retarded? I'm so fed up. Brothers and sisters, I think the people have been defeated and they're just taking their defeat. They just line down and take it. They just line down and take blows, man. Take blows. Ilomitano is that's an interesting name right there. Dominicans, what are we going to do with the big problem named SKERRIT we have in Dominica? Well, the only way we can do that, brothers and sisters, is at the polls. You come out to the different rallies, you listen to what Thompson have to say, you listen to what the members of the opposition have to say, but because it's clear that the present one has screwed up Dominica to the point where boats are leaving. Or you don't understand? Cruise ship boat coming Dominica, we hardly getting cruise ship boat. And the cruise ship boats them cannot land. So they have to leave. Vicky, pick up yourself one time. Would you bother with this cry? No, I ain't bothering no cry. Cry baby and his crocodile tears. How do you bother to vote, brothers and sisters? For the magie like that, like this one. While all this commotion is going on with our tourist industry. We've lost all this revenue. Yes, a lot of revenue. And from the boats that had the most tourists, you know, for the day. The boats that had the most tourists for the day, we lost them. The same way, where was I? We lost all this revenue, so why isn't that tourism minister not coming to address the situation? Because they know if they come and talk, it's more problem. So they're not talking and they hope it dies down. The same way as she opens her pie hole about Dubranche, talking nonsense. Lady come and talk nonsense, we. She come and she just talk. Maybe that's why she don't say nothing, because it's nonsense. She come in and talk. Nonsense, talk about SKERRIT come and he acted promptly. As if people didn't know since September, people asking about that situation. And in December, they come and give report talking about SKERRIT acted promptly. November, December on that region. Need to sub the everlasting dirty ways. Anyways, not coming to address the nation situation. The same way as she opened her pie hole about Dubranche. Also, our cargo port is unable to get goods unloaded. What happens to the businesses who are waiting for their goods? That's a good one. They will not have business. Just like I made a reaction on the person that sent me their stuff. Waiting since December 1st. You're waiting. Well, keep voting Labour. Go ahead, vote Labour. We voting Labour again. But so wait a second. What about the port in Portsmouth? Prince Rupert's Bay is the best port in Dominica. I don't know. Well, why not develop it or build cruise ship berths or cargo ship berths they're dead. You know, just like I keep telling them, hey guys, send the cruise down Portsmouth, send it down. There's a beach right there. There are a few beaches. They can go Indian River is the river they want. They can go Indian River. They can go the next side, see the cold Soufriere. But then again, you know the cold Soufriere. Brothers and sisters, you know I brought a friend of mine to cold Soufriere, you know. I brought a friend of mine to cold Soufriere. They stayed closed, but we still went inside and look at the stuff. There are certain parts of the thing. Well, build back the place though. We're in the tourism season. We're in the tourism season. And all you don't do nothing about these things. All you say they close. Organize the thing properly now, so the water can full back up and you see the bubbles. Organize the thing properly. I can't understand this kind of, really? Oh my goodness. When you talk about developing, they talk about development and the closing sites, that would be pretty cool to see. A bubbling water that cold. That is not something nice. Huh? Oh my goodness. Portsmouth people are too mumu. Yes, they are. For anything good to happen in Portsmouth, remember what happened after the departure of Ross. Let us not pretend. Thank you for that comment, no doubt about it. Let us not pretend. People want to pretend. That's why the Prime Minister knew that the people will get a little boisterous. So that's why they opened the doors to the Haitians for them to come to pimp the Haitians to come to Dominica. And they abused them in the airport, taking their $400. So let me continue. Superman is saying SKERRIT has destroyed the dreams of all the young people. Yes. That's why I keep telling people to leave. Even if opposition were to come now and they started elevating, I would see on what not, you know, what is going on. But for right at present, brothers and sisters, the youth need to leave Dominica. Labor rights are making sure that their children go overseas, either in the Caribbean or they go to the United States. I know some people send their children to the United Kingdom. That was probably like 2 or 3 years ago. They send them to the United Kingdom to have a better semblance of understanding when it comes on to developing themselves. Oh my goodness. SKERRIT has destroyed the dreams of the young people. And then he come in and tell people, oh guys, the building entrepreneur, come and spend money you don't have to buy home. We will build it for you. We will build it for you. The young professionals, they call them. You know what struggle young professionals facing. Anyways, Pierre is saying he pulled out the plug in the island. It's sinking now. That's unfortunate. The man beat Christopher Columbus. Yeah, man. He abused. Yeah, boy. At least Christopher Columbus did something for Dominica. Had some surplus and bananas where the individuals later on were able to elevate. I'm not talking about the slavery part for people who might mind me, please. I'm talking about the aspect where bananas was a business in Dominica and many people became, you know, got a lot of money during the banana industry as a result of Christopher Columbus. What is SKERRIT doing? What is SKERRIT doing? What is SKERRIT doing? What? Making it dependent on him? Giving you houses because he have destroyed your ability to build your own house? And then you think that is something good? Oh, thank God, they should beat me. Remember the man was saying this? They should beat me earlier. Thanks for that comment, Pierre Althea. They truly say you catch more flies with honey. Who will be taken by crocodile tears? That's a good one right there. Nia is saying $100 for farm salmon, not even wild salmon, that healthy. That's true. Wild salmon is always healthier. We have my understanding. But it's more expensive. It's more expensive in Dominica, I have to say. So long cargo ship docking, and all of a sudden they cannot dock. So long cruise ship docking, brothers and sisters, and all of a sudden they cannot dock. Do you think the port getting worse? They send them Woodbridge Bay. They're able to dock on in Bayfront. I guess the sea swells are not as crazy, or maybe because of the rocks, it killing the things and what have you. They put in them Woodbridge Bay. They cannot dock there. And we wondering why we don't get our products. The business lady tell me since December 1st. She waiting for since December 1st. That's how Elas, I feel for you, my lady. I feel for you, Because if I reliant on an economy that's not doing well, and I need products to come for me to get a little sale. And for 2 months, I yet to get my product that will give me a little surplus in a hard economy. Hélas, oui. Hélas. Nia again is saying, so long ago, I just read that right there. Nia, of course, private dump truck that passing and collecting. I saw some, I saw one. I don't know if is it in a new truck? I don't know. But I saw one big white gray, not white grayish, but one white big one right there. But it seems like we still have the problem because the trucks that we saw on the boat apparently were going to Barbados. And from my understanding, somebody who apparently is associated to the port also told me there was more trucks that came. But these trucks, I think they were going to Venezuela or they came from Venezuela, one of them. And they were not coming to Dominica, apparently. So the trucks that I reacted to, if you guys remember, they were not going to Dominica. The boat rested in Dominica and then it went to Barbados to deliver the trucks. So if Barbados can get trucks and we... all right then. Skero, yay. Could it be by design? The ship with the most people, yes. One of the things I think is based off schedule. Maybe the ships came before this one. And as a result, when it came first come, first serve, I think that's what happened right there. But my God. Could it be by design? The ship was with the most people, and look at the amount that going to Portsmouth. Yes, 65. 65 brothers and sisters. Portsmouth people probably already have money, so they don't bound to get much. Portsmouth people have no money. What money that? What money Portsmouth people have? And the vendors, I guess you're being sarcastic, like all of them want to sell Dominica flag. Kitchenism, what? Kitchenism, like who? What? Like who teach them to hustle? Anyways, pray for all the leaders. Well, sometimes we do pray the leaders out. Yeah, again, that wasn't why he called people sheep and didn't call all people sheep. He called people sheep. I don't know which Bible you're reading, but he definitely called. He said, you are my sheep. My sheep hear my voice and they follow. I understand the sentiment is not that they're dumb and whatnot, but brothers and sisters, human beings can be very dumb. Human beings can be very dumb, and the dumbest set of creatures on planet Earth is sheep. So if they compare us and calling us sheep, that means, alas, we need a shepherd. We definitely need a shepherd, no doubt about it. Dominica by boss is saying, I understand that unlike other cruise stops, 75% of cruise passengers come ashore in Dominica because our country is so unique and obscure to them. They have not known about it. So we miss out on, we did miss out on 1,800 people. We missed out on 7,160 people. Obviously, not all would come, but I think at least 1,000, 2,000. If you say 75%, that is about what, 5,000 people? That's about 5,000 people that we miss out on coming to the Nature Isle. You know? But, that's how it goes in Dominica. No Logs is saying, what about the talk of port that was supposed to be built at shipwreck area? What's up with that? All talk. You don't just talk it. Talking. Oh boy, what's up with that? Road from Ravine Cork up to Mont Daniel and the making of Roseau, the envy of the Caribbean. Yes. We forget the Roseau Enhancement Project. We forget it. 2014, we brothers and sisters. 12 years later. Where the Roseau Enhancement Project? Where? 12 years since 2014. 2014, And I think even before that, because at one point in time, they had Portsmouth Enhancement Project and Roseau Enhancement Project as well. And they completely forget about Portsmouth, talking about Roseau Enhancement Project. Melissa finally come and say, we finally found a donor of somebody to contribute. Yeah, she come in parliament and say that. Just to know that she wrong in what she's saying. Then SKERRIT talk about we're going to get loan from Saudi Arabia. Melissa, what the $2 or $3 million you say we're supposed to get to start this project? Wait. Melissa, or you take it, man, or they never give it? Which one? Because if you came parliament and say now we finally found a donor to help in this Roseau Enhancement Project, And the only thing all you do was to try to organize some of the drains, brothers and sisters, and then tell the people that's not part of the roads enhancement project. Where the $2-3 million you was talking about, Melissa? And then SKERRIT come in and tell us about the loans Saudi Arabia was going to give. And he said we don't get the loans yet. But confusing. Gassa, and you expect me to trust these people on what they say? You expect me to trust the people what they say when there's evidence of them lying of the things that they're saying? And then when I come and say it's me that's bad, me that's the bad man. All right. The Lord again is saying, it is a Brooklyn Bridge in the middle of Roseau. They had lights. Apparently the lights no lighting again. Where the lights in the Roseau Bridge, brothers and sisters? Talk to me. Interesting thought. Jacqueline is saying right there. I thought the same thing. Kudos for that comment, no doubt about it. Sister J is saying he crying because he's smelling the handcuffs. Jill is calling. But I don't want SKERRIT to go jail, no? I want SKERRIT to go and get every single dime. Every single, down to the 1 cent we don't have again, brothers and sisters. Every single dime to bring back for the Dominican people for the suffering. Charles is talking to us right there. SKERRIT do so much wickedness in the little Dominica. I wonder if he can sleep at night. No, you want to come and cry crocodile tears. You ain't see cry yet. Wicked man. Thanks for that comment, no doubt about it. Jenna is saying that was a short-sighted on the part of Dame Eugenia Charles, God bless her soul, to build a cruise ship berth to accommodate only one vessel. Okay, be that the case, why didn't they fix it for 25 years? 25 years. 25 years. That's a short sight. We still blaming Dame Eugenia. 25 years. Dominica has received the most amount of money it has ever received for the government side and not the people. Because CBI, the people are handled in CBI. The government is. So, the most amount of money, billions of dollars, and you tell me we couldn't take a 10 million to fix, to do something? No? All right. But thanks for the comment, no doubt about it. Right there. Jacqueline, surely SKERRIT lies. We'll catch up to him, yes. How much more of this can the citizens take? Well, they say Dominica very resilient, so apparently plenty. Glenn is saying, I never know when they shut down the airport they building it was to ship out 7 containers of soil to where nobody know and nobody knows for what. Brothers and sisters, I see. We talk about truck. Truck not going this way. They're going towards Roseau side. They're going towards Roseau side and they get. Boys, let me continue. I already go too long. Glenn is again is saying, remember, he studied psychology, so that impression is part of the game. Yeah, he's doing well in it, because I can't believe people bamboozle like that. I can't believe they're feeling the pain, they're feeling the pressure, they're feeling the shackles, and then they're waiting for a man to come and tell them, hey guys, everything is fine and what your mother and your father can't do for you, I will do for you. Then he's not doing what your mother and father could never do for you. But you there, yay! Then Melissa coming on stage and talk about, we will be your father. The government will be your father. That is the worst mistake they ever make in the United States. When they told the fathers that they couldn't stay with the mothers and raise the children just so that the mothers can get some sort of government incentive, welfare, whatever, to take care of the children, and that created a society of chaos that created the ghetto, brothers and sisters. The black communities were not like that in the United States. Democrats came and created the KKK and just destroyed those people, and people still support it. That is an interesting thing, where the black people are supporting the Democratic Party, not realizing that it's the Democratic Party that destroys their former family members in great neighborhoods that they build from their backs. But black people still supporting this. I don't understand this. The #1 party in the United States that have held black people down was the Democratic Party. The same thing I seen in Dominica, brothers and sisters. The #1 Government SKERRIT them. Have boy. But all you call him Trump name? Okay. People who live in an illusion. And Hendricks is saying that. Let Labour Party limit them for achieving success. I think all Labour rights should stay in Dominica. Where they going? Where they going? Why you send your children overseas for? Why? So let them stay in Dominica. Let them stay. Dunstan is saying, is this piece of theatrics by the Prime Minister? You know, he like his theatrics already. You know, he loves his theatrics. Hendricks is saying, mental sovereignty. This is what separates masters from slaves. Everything starts with a decision. No one gets control. The enemy within. The voice in your head. Songs like you. The voice was programmed in your head as a child. It tells you are not ready. You are not good enough. You're not deserving. As a child, I understand that. But as an adult, I do not understand it at all. That is not. There is no excuse. None at all. Because as an adult, you should know better. And if you don't know better, you should get better. Because there is no excuse for you not to at all. Osborne is saying, hey, Mystelics, good night to you, my brother. And big up to you as well, Osborne. Now, hear me on this. We have a major problem with the seaports in Dominica for 25 years. It has never been addressed, unfortunately. Tourist ships and cargo ships cannot dock on our ports. And therefore, businesses and the people who are losing, businesses and people are losing out big time. But yet still SKERRIT is scheduled to speak on tourism, brothers and sisters. Yes! We have the worst tourism in the Caribbean, but the one who has the worst tourism in the Caribbean is the one that's going to speak in Dubai. He's going to speak in Dubai on tourism. Brothers and sisters, that is something else. SKERRIT is scheduled to speak on tourism and investment as well. Investment, I understand, because he just do investment, brothers and sisters. We don't see the investment outcome, but he doing it, you know. Speak on tourism in Dubai. That is a big joke. Mystelics, shame on this man and shame on this government for doing nothing to fix the seaport situation in Dominica. Hopefully he speaks about the 2 cruise ships that left, you know. The 2 cruise ships with the most tourists that left. Hopefully he speaks on that. And now he crying for a vote, pretending to look sad and fool Dominicans. Yes. He crying, yes, he really crying for us, boy. What he really want to do, hell. For 21 years. You still saying, you really want to do well for us. Can you imagine that this man has done nothing to improve and he has the life of the young people? What have he, brothers and sisters, what has he done? What? What has SKERRIT done to enhance the young people's lives? Can you tell me? Because I don't know. Maybe send them overseas. Send them over. I think that is the only thing he has done. Send them overseas to study. And these young people who have been gone overseas trying their best not to come back, Dominica. Trying their best. I know some of them, they cry when they know they have to come back, Dominica. They cry. But they crying for vote, brothers and sisters. Brothers and sisters. My God, this is laughable. Haha. It's a joke, another joke now. Mystelics, big up yourself and keep your head in the game. Big up yourself one time. Osborne one time. Jerry is saying we should make long jetty going way out so that the ships can dock alongside even rough seas. Yes, it should be shaped in the way where it's against the water, not flowing with the water. If the water flowing like that, why on earth you building a jet like that? It wouldn't rock the boat. You have to make the boat like this, so if the water going there, it wouldn't rock the boat, brothers and sisters. Even Saint Lucia knew this. That's why when you see you coming in on the thing, you literally turn in. Boy, I tell you, boy. Yes, Ross is saying, yes, he's the only one that can run the country down the drain. Facts. I have to agree that. Floridian is saying some idiotic Dominicans think that SKERRIT is world boss. But the world thinks that SKERRIT is they don't think that SKERRIT is, they don't think so at all, brothers and sisters. They don't think SKERRIT is wise or smart at all. Why they say the people are foolish for voting SKERRIT. I've been around certain circles, I'm telling you. But these people have said from Africa to the United States, from United Kingdom, South America as well, saying the same thing. Met certain people like in the Caribbean, they say the same. Boy, I tell you, Anyways, Uralin is saying, I want him to pay for everything he did to the people of Salisbury. I agree. Jerry Nelson again, this time he's done. Can't stand the bone in that liar, Dominica, top culprit. Well, you might say he's done, but Ross left, eh? Ross left and he still won election twice. That's crazy right there. 2019 and 2022. The biggest GDP factors left. Causing the banks them to even struggle, wondering what next. Corresponding banks had to pull out from Dominica because of the things that the government was involved in. They don't want to be a part of it. They don't want to. Scared himself admitted that on camera. Even Dominica Soil fed up with SKERRIT. This person, Little Ross is saying, even Dominica Soil fed up with SKERRIT. And Verdis is saying, I'm telling you, not even crops want to grow again. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for the comments right there. Thanks so much. I appreciate every single one of you guys for leaving your thoughts and comments on this here vibrations. And of course, let me know your thoughts, man, on this here, stuff. Of course, click the thumbs up button for the individuals who passed away, showing your solidarity towards them and the family. Sympathies once again, brothers and sisters. Anyways, your boy Mystelics once again. Be real. Saturday King always. Thanks so much for watching. Be positive.